Hey, man, this is Franseno Gambino, man, a Big C podcast, you know what I'm saying? Franseno podcast, nigga, we taking over 2020, man. We in this bitch. I got my co-host, motherfucking the worldwide renowned hater, and Turtle Rotchi.
I end up being the worldwide renowned.
Nah, you not the worldwide renowned. Double OG, triple OG, how do you do it?
Huh?
Call Mr. Charlie.
Ain't nobody in the car. Man, if y'all ready to go, y'all gotta be ready to go, G. And I need more than $17 to go from 55th. Tiffany, you rich. G, you made fucking $2,000, $3,000.
If you don't,
you made $4,000 in the last 2 weeks. If you don't
stop screaming and fucking hollering for no damn reason, G. Damn.
Franseno podcast, man, we back, man. And the motherfucking topic of the day is
I'm a total crew.
Broke ass niggas.
I'm gonna call you in 10 minutes. Shit. I'm gonna call you in 10 minutes. But just start getting ready. Shit.
Worldwide hating, man. Hating is a worldwide epidemic right now. I really don't understand why so many niggas is hating. But it's a fact.
That's your hating ass.
Yeah, I'm definitely not a hater, man. I'm the
Cino is the biggest hater. Big C, Boo Boo, Poo Poo is the biggest hater that's been on this side of the east side since the term was made up 30 years ago when that nigga was 10 years old. That's all I can tell you, man. Is you on live?
Nah,
I hope you is.
I'm recording this shit though. For my podcast, man.
Alright, well, podcast that Big Hater C, Pimp C, Hater C, nigga. That nigga Pimp C's motherfucking twin. He Ice Cube and
I'm
Pimp C.
I'm put my podcast about these niggas just popping up in the turn.
Nah, nigga. This shit is being took over, man.
You don't have no podcast.
This shit has been
nigga.
sponsored.
You don't have no cash, nigga. Or a pod, nigga, to put it on. So it don't matter what you say. Nigga, you have no internet fame.
Which one is the hate on now?
I don't know. The worldwide hater hates, knows no bounds. He will hate when there's nothing to hate for.
That's Big C. Player no.
Hey, man, we want to shout out to our sponsor, Big C's Luxury Tees and Accessories.
Big C's Luxury Hater knows.
Make sure you go buy all your luxury t-shirts from Big C's Luxury Tees and Accessories.
Look, Big C's is going to come out with a t-shirt that's going to say, I'm the #1 hater. Fuck you.
That's the worldwide hater right there y'all hearing from right now.
Real.
Okay, so man, what we gonna talk about, man? We talking about Trump and the Iran controversy.
Man,
you want to talk about hoes? You want to talk about haters?
The right thing, man.
What was the right thing that he did?
The right thing was that nigga was supposed to be dead 5-6 administrations ago, and Trump did it. They told him don't kill him, and Trump said, "Fuck it, I'm gonna kill him just because y'all told me not to kill that nigga."
So you are a Trump supporter. You a hater and a Trump supporter,
nigga.
Did you vote for Trump?
Nope, because I'll never vote for none of these devils. Trump is a devil just like the rest of the devils.
So you are supporting the devil?
No, I'm not supporting. I'm not supporting the devil. I'm just telling you, he's better than Barack Obama, nigga. That's
so he's better than Barack Obama.
He's better than Barack, motherfucking Hussein, Juwayne, motherfucking Yahidami Obama, nigga. Yeah.
How do you feel about this, Turtle Rotchi?
I understand, man. That shit don't matter to none of us.
Exactly. So why y'all vote? Did you vote for Barack Obama, nigga?
Yeah, I did.
Now, exactly. So you voting for nothing, nigga. You voting for abstination.
In actual reality, nobody votes for the president.
For abstain.
We vote for the electoral college in whatever state that you in.
Exactly. Yeah.
Like nobody votes for the president.
You vote. Your vote is for the devil, nigga. Yeah.
But you're a devil supporter by your own admission.
Supporter. I just think that Trump is doing
stop screaming, honey.
A lot more motherfucking fuck the system shit and all the rest.
Oh, so you are supporting his hate of the system?
Yes, I'm definitely supporting that.
All right, I can almost back that. So, surprise, besides Trump and Iran, what else are we hating on this morning?
We hating on the fact that you hated on me getting two pretty ass bitches that didn't know each other that was gonna come and bust down together by arguing with her cousin and getting one of the pretty hoes.
This
out of
bitch
there.
cousin looked like she got shot that day.
It don't matter.
And the bitch had some True Religions on from motherfucking 2012.
You could have just shut the fuck up, and I would have got the fuck about.
First of all,
but
I
your
didn't
pride,
hate. No.
Yo, Big C hate. Yo, Big C hate. Motherfucker, I'm glad you named yourself.
I did not hate on this man. The truth is, the man was trying to pull something that was not in his cards of pulling.
The truth is that this nigga has been hating on me for so many years. And I can come any kind of way. I can be unshaven. I can look like a goddamn wildebeest. I'ma still get.
We not even talking about how you looked or didn't look.
What
we are talking about, the man invited one bitch over to the room, and it was cool. You feel what I'm saying? I may have nothing wrong with it. The bitch showed up with two friends, a cousin and a friend. The bitch was cool. The cousin was, the bitch was cool. The friend was cool. The cousin looked like motherfucking Joe Camel.
So he chose to argue with the cousin.
No, the bitch came at me because she wanted to park in a parking lot that wasn't sanctioned for us to park in. I should have let the bitch shit get towed. That's what I should have did. And I paid for the hoes parking. But I wasn't tripping on none of that. I just wasn't finna let the bitch talk to me crazy.
How is a nigga named Big C gonna complain about parking, man?
I'm not. I'm complaining about the bitch talking like she was motherfucking crazy. She came through like she was motherfucking looking like motherfucking Kim Kardashian.
You fuck my bitch.
And the bitch looked like Kim Fox. That was the motherfucking problem, nigga.
Hold on. Kim Fox ain't ugly, man.
Man, Kim Fox ain't motherfucking nice, man. Alright. You know what?
Is sexy, nigga.
Okay, nigga. Sexy is sexy. And that bitch wasn't sexy. This bitch had on True Religions.
So he hated on my bitch.
Your bitch was cool. She was cool. And let's hold on. Fuck them. Where's the best dick sucker of all time? Where's that bitch at? Let's talk about how you ain't want to give me the best dick sucker of all time numbers.
I ain't got nothing to do. I don't have a number.
He got you was fucking with her cousin, and she was trying to give me the best head of all time. The bitch said she had the best dick sucker of all time.
This is called, y'all know what this
all
is?
Time,
this is
nigga.
called hater deflection. It's a tactic that the FBI use.
I'm not no way affiliated with the FBI, CIA, or any type of motherfucking law enforcement.
It's the triple D's. They detract, deflect, and then disseminate bullshit. That's what I'm going to tell you. That's what just happened to y'all on this podcast.
All I'm trying to say
Deflection,
is this nigga full of shit, man.
Detraction,
he was
and
trying,
dissemination.
He was trying
because, nigga, I'm the greatest player that this nigga know. And I don't know how he could call himself Big C when I'm Big P. Nigga.
Screaming, nigga.
Worldwide Hater International.
Worldwide Pimping International, nigga.
Alright. That
if I
remains
threw on them fucking fake Kanye's and threw on a Gucci belt and all that shit, I would kill these niggas on pulling. I kill these niggas on pulling hoes.
I wish you could see. I wish we could see these motherfucking moccasins he got on right now,
man,
nigga.
You can show these moccasins.
I
and
can't.
I'll pull hoes in these moccasins.
Nigga, you can pull hoes bare feet. That don't make you a player.
Man, I am the greatest. I am the greatest. I am the greatest motherfucking pimp that Chicago has ever seen, and I will show that in the next 3 to 5 years. That I'm the greatest pimp, the greatest business person, the greatest motherfucking hustler, the greatest everything.
The greatest the greatest me.
He
has found the greatest chemistry.
I'm gonna make.
Just don't end up in the greatest penitentiary next to R. Kelly
I'm finna make $10 billion in the next 5 years.
And I hope you do. So I can get my 50, 50, 50. I hope
that
you make
nigga
10
gonna
billion.
get his 5, 2.5, 1.0.
Nigga, 2.5 on a billion ain't bad.
You understand what it Rich broke down to? He gonna get his 1.0. That's what I'm telling you.
Okay, and let's just hypothetically say that I did hate, which I didn't. I'm clearly speaking that I did not hate Franseno podcast listeners. I was not hating. But if I did hate on the scale of hating on bitches over the years by a landslide, nigga, you are undoubtedly the greatest hater in the circle, nigga. There is, nigga, innumerable times, nigga, innumerable amount of times you have hated.
If y'all pull up haters, it's gonna be Big C, Franseno.
Man, this nigga hating, man.
Second to him is gonna be motherfucking his producer right here, Derek Cross.
He was a hater, man.
What's wrong with you?
Third to him is gonna be Nicholas Honore. Fourth to them is gonna be motherfucking Papa Bradford, and fifth to them is gonna be Shantae Bradford.
Oh,
on
man.
me.
I don't motherfucking, I don't. Hey, man, the words of hater incorporated is only incorporated by said hater.
Take out Shantae Bradford and Papa Bradford. Third is gonna be motherfucking what's that nigga name? Ray. Third is gonna be Ray J. Fourth is gonna be motherfucking and he ain't even hated on me that much. He hated by association. It's gonna be motherfucking.
He dry hated.
Exactly. Remy really ain't no hater. The rest of these niggas, they certified haters. Man.
Look, man.
I'm talking about C-No,
Derek
Cross,
the words,
AJ, these are certified haters. You know what I'm saying? And I've been hated on so much that it's a hate.
There's no verified.
It's a hatration.
The words of the international hater is not sponsored by Franseno's podcast, Big C Luxury Teas Incorporated, or its subsidiaries.
Man, that nigga is a hater, nigga.
Hey, so let's talk about the new subject, man. New subject is fucking sisters. If you ain't never fucked a sister before,
you would choose that, wouldn't you?
This is the new subject, man. Now I'm finna let you niggas know.
Let me tell
it's
you,
a very
this nigga done fucked a hella sisters, but they all ugly as hell.
Okay.
You know
alright. Now
it don't
he is a hater.
If you fuck some sisters that's showing up at the gate and they talking and they can't even talk. What did Papa Bradford say? He said, "Oh girl, she was talking, but she wasn't even talking. She was like, oh,
I wasn't even. I forgot them was. I wasn't even talking about them hoes.
Yeah.
I think they was cousins. The bitch whose mouth didn't move. I wasn't talking about.
He had to tell the bitch.
Hey man, rest in peace, man. Papa Bradford, man.
Papa Bradford had to tell the bitch, like, bitch, I don't even understand what you saying, let alone.
Hey, Papa Bradford said, you know, that bitch came over here looking for you, asked where you was at, and her mouth didn't move. Stop bringing these bitches over here. Hey, that shit was hilarious, nigga. I swear to God, nigga, that shit was funny.
Papa Bradford had to tell the bitch, if your mouth don't move, move the fuck around.
We ain't talking about them sisters, nigga. I'm talking about other sisters.
That bitch was
numerous
so
of
ugly.
sisters that I done fucked.
That bitch was so ugly. On the 10 scale, that bitch was below a 10.
But just to keep it real, I only was fucking with her because the bitch had like 17 other bitches, all bullshit to the side. The bitch had 6 other motherfucking sisters that was all decent. So I just took the motherfucking one for the team, which the international hater has nothing to do. He don't know nothing about that. Now let's talk about the sister that you had from that same group of hoes. Exactly, nigga. He don't want to bring that up.
Bring it up.
She was decent. She was decent. These hoes was ones like, man, where did you meet these niggas at? I had met the runt of the sisters.
They didn't say where did you meet these niggas at. They said where did you meet this nigga at.
No, she didn't.
Referring to me.
No, she didn't.
She said where.
She didn't know you, nigga. So how the fuck did she say that?
Look, man, the international hater of the year is Big C
it's
and
you.
Ray J.
It's you, man.
I ain't gonna say Ray real name.
Why you gonna throw my shit out there though? You faggot ass. You know what?
Look, man. Franseno podcast.
Associated with this nigga.
Look, man. I'm gonna tell y'all how to fuck sisters, man. For one, you can't be thirsty, man. You got to be a real player, and you can't do it behind their back, man, because that's what's done in the dark always come to light, man. You got to be a player,
man.
Don't
take no advice from this nigga.
You got to be a player, man.
And just roll with me. That's it. That's how you gonna get everything you need. You gonna get all your money, your liquor, your business credit, everything. Your whole life.
So you sell sisters, business credit, and liquor simultaneously in a package.
Exactly. That's a total package. Cousins, sisters, liquor, and business credit.
Look, man. This episode has been sponsored by Big C's Luxury Teas and Accessories.
Big C's Luxury Hating and motherfucking Luxury Hatery.
Speaking of Big C's Luxury Teas, if you mention the Franseno podcast, you get 25% off your next order.
And your next order is going to be marked up by delivery fees, administration fees, and copyright fees.
Look, man, this your motherfucking Franseno podcast. It's your boy Franseno. We in this motherfucker, man. This going down, man. You already know, man. So look, first thing first, man. This is the first thing first. Every two sisters can't be fucked. You can't fuck every two sisters you meet. The two sisters, it has to be some distinction in the ranks that had to already been happening.
I fuck with twins. I think
Turtle Rotchi claimed he fucked twins, but we gonna have to do some market research on that.
the twin claimed it. I didn't. I just
Nigga, I'm finna
I ain't seen
come.
them together yet.
I got you.
I don't know if those was twins or just a dumb bitch with split personality disorder.
Your kids is fucking wrong. I don't want to shit about. You can never use.
So I don't know about that. I don't know about that.
Zion sit there in front of the TV and Zaire just do crazy shit. And it don't matter whether you there or whether you gone.
So anyway, back to Big C's Luxury Teas, man. Y'all make sure y'all cop all your new flavor out of there, man. That's the best spot you can go get it at. But listen, man, Franseno podcast, man, we fucking sisters. Now, it has to be distinction in the ranks for you to be able to fuck the sisters. You can't fuck two sisters unless it's distinction in the ranks. You feel what I'm saying? I'm not saying they got to be enemies, but they can't be tight. You feel what I'm saying? If they tight like hallways, that's going to make it a lot harder for you to do. Then you're going to have something to weigh over their head.
Why are y'all listening to a nigga who's
You're going to have to.
Who's a self-proclaimed
You're going to have to.
With no track record.
You was going to have to.
You can't even get hoes
You was
to
gonna
stay
have
down
to.
here in the basement with Turtle.
I don't want no bitches down here.
You know what? The next nigga you
I don't want.
affiliated with Turtle, Derek Cross or anything.
I don't want.
Got to lead the motherfucking Turtle code.
This nigga here is a hater, man. The international hater thoughts broadcast will not be retransmitted, disputed without the express written consent of my black ass.
Can't hate all you like, boy.
Anyway, man,
Y'all think these niggas
if it's not no distinction in the ranks, you will not be able to fuck no sisters. Now, if it is distinction in the ranks, this is what you got to do.
Never fucked any sisters.
I would put the name out there. He knows about one of the sets of the sisters, and this wasn't even planned to be done. So that just lets you know that it's been done on numerous levels.
I'm finna Uber to.
Now, once you got,
I'm finna Uber OG over here.
I don't give a fuck who you bring. I don't care. You can bring Triple OG. We'll bring the Triple OG onto Franseno podcast.
Again, anything that
If Triple OG comes to the Franseno podcast, you got to call Mr. Charlie and Uncle Phil for the episode.
This is going too far.
Uncle Phil. You know who Uncle Phil is.
Missed out for a whole slot.
You know who Uncle Phil is, nigga. But listen, we going back to fucking sisters. Fuck the Triple OG. Once you got the distinction in the ranks, and you met the sisters already, you got to get in cool with one of the sisters. One of the sisters you got to be cool with, man. If you cool with one of the sisters, you feel what I'm saying? Then you can set up the divide and conquer strategy. Now, this divide and conquer scheme has been used by Europeans for thousands of years. You know what I'm saying? It's similar to COINTELPRO and Jim Crow. You feel what I'm saying? So what you got to do is, once you meet one of the sisters and y'all cool and you got a rapport going with them, you feel what I'm saying? Because them three things I can't set up for you. You got to meet them, you got to get to a level of cool and have a rapport. Now once you got all three of those things going, then you can start moving in. You feel what I'm saying? Now, a lot of variables come into play and a lot of interchanging parts come into play once you actually have those three things. One of those three things is
this nigga is not.
One of those things is that you cannot play yourself out. Because unlike beknownst to the international hater, once you hate on somebody in your circle to a bitch that really don't know you, you really hate on yourself. You make yourself discreditable.
I ain't never hated on none of these niggas. G.
All I'm going to refer to is the days of South Shore Drive. I'm not going to have to say nothing else.
Beyond motherfucking hate.
So once you reach that level, right? You cannot hate on your inner circle. You cannot hate on your inner circle, man. The Franseno podcast will be against you, and the universe will not reward you with fucking sisters ever again if you do that. The whole thing about that is this right here. Once you meet the sisters, you feel me? And you establish a rapport with one of them, all you got to do is keep cool. Do not cross the friend zone. The International Hater Podcast might be executive produced by Franseno.
This nigga tie all the haters together and say I was the hater. Nigga, if y'all don't see that shit,
the International Hater don't know what the fuck he talking about.
How I hate on three separate niggas, and I'm saying they hate three separate niggas hated on me in collusion.
Because haters always blame somebody else for their own mistakes and faults. So, check this out, man. Hold on, man. Don't do that. Hold on. Once you get the three sisters, and the two sisters, and you've passed the three thresholds, which means you met them, you've been cool with them for some time, and you go in there and you know that there's already been distinction in the ranks. What you have to do, you got to play it cool. You feel what I'm saying? You got to be flirtatious, but not too much. You can't find yourself in the friend zone or the boyfriend zone, because either one of those things are going to kill you. What? Dissension. I did say dissension. If I didn't, dissension, nigga, in the ranks.
Let me put it like this to y'all. This is the times of Donald Trump. So it's three niggas against one. And just like motherfucking it's three niggas. It's three niggas. It's three niggas against one.
We are now hearing from the Holy Trinity of hate.
Y'all already know. You can hear it in my voice, nigga.
He is the Father, Son, and the Holy Hater Ghost.
These three niggas cannot pull as many bitches as I can pull by myself. Put together.
Like a cross.
Yeah. And they know it. We've been at the club before, and I said, pick out the bitch you want me to pull.
Please stop screaming.
And I pulled the bitch. I'm talking about not shaving. I ain't talking about with Versace's on. I ain't talking about with motherfucking real motherfucking clothes on.
Haters will always have numerous
I'm talking about with Walmart specials
reasons why.
I'm talking about ain't shaved in about 8 months. I'm talking about nigga looking like a wildebeest. And I still get these hoes beyond these niggas. And he won't say nothing about it because he knows it's the truth. And he can't say nothing about it.
I can, but I want to get to my point. I definitely can. But I will let you
Okay.
Stream hate
All
to my viewers. Because hate spread faster than love. Oh, and make sure y'all check out Franseno's phrase of the day. Every day on YouTube.
All them cars y'all seen in this videos, all that shit, that was my shit.
Okay, it was his shit. Everything belongs to the international hater.
He been using my shit. He been using my condos. He been using all my shit for years.
Where the shit at now?
On the real.
Right, let's talk about that. On the real. Where the shit at now?
Did you use the shit?
I ain't say I didn't.
Right.
But you used my shit too.
I ain't never used nothing of yours.
Let's be clear. Was that your shit?
Nah. We gonna go with it was his shit. I ain't gonna. Let's not even go there. It was his shit. I'm gonna get you there. I'm gonna get him there. It was at least his shit. Even when it wasn't his, it was his anyway. So back to the topic of fucking sisters, man. Once you notice that there's distinction in the ranks, man, you gotta stay out of the boyfriend zone and the friend zone. Now, this could be a very tight rope to walk if you ain't no player, man. So lace up your motherfucking Mikes, your Giuseppe's, your Walmart specials, or whatever the fuck it is you got on your feet. And make sure they on tight, because it's a slippery motherfucking slope when you're coming down, and you're going to be riding real motherfucking fast, man. So, while on your way down the motherfucking slope, man, of this thing, this is what you got to do. One, you got to establish that you are a real man and that you are qualified to fuck sisters. You feel me? I'll come get it. You qualified to be fucking sisters, man. You're qualified. And how do you qualify yourself to be fucking sisters? You can't act like you ain't never done it before, even if you ain't never done it before. Now, this is what you got to do. You feel me? One of the sisters, whichever sister you are coolest with, you got to be super cool with her. You got to get her to be comfortable with it. If she got kids, you got to motherfucker be comfortable with the kids. You come through with some Pop-Tarts or some snacks or some shit like that, something that the motherfucking kids love, man. You feel what I'm saying? If the bitch smoke some weed with her. If the bitch smoking, you don't smoke, bring her a 3-5. Bring her a 7, matter of fact. And don't smoke it all if you smoke, man. If you bring her a 3-5, smoke 1 blunt, let her keep the rest. You feel what I'm saying? If you bring her a 7, smoke 2 or 3 and let her keep the rest. You feel what I'm saying? Always have it in abundance. Because bitches don't like fucking with niggas with the dinosaur hands, like my man KB say. You can't be having a T-Rex hand when you're trying to be a player, man. Because your arms is too short to box with God, man. You got to have a long arm, man. You got to be in a long arm of making this shit happen, man. So once you got that, and you established, and you done been around a couple times, now you ain't going to be, this is not the one day way to get this shit done, man. This is going to take some time. Now, that amount of time depends on how long you could pass these checkpoints. It's kind of like a baseball game. You feel what I'm saying? There are steps that you got to take to get it done, but there is no clock on it. You know what I'm saying? So sometimes you might get it past fast. You know what I'm saying? Other times it might take a little longer. You feel what I'm saying? There is no set amount of time like in a basketball game where you racing against a stop clock. You basically playing the game against yourself. And as long as you playing the game against yourself, you only competing with yourself. Everything else is just happening around you. So, you keep this shit going. You feel what I'm saying? Now, once you've got that one sister to the point where it's regular and y'all are used to each other, you feel what I'm saying? You might have been a little flirtatious. You feel what I'm saying? You might have even motherfucking then fucked around with her once or twice. You can't make it no regular thing, though. If you fuck her more than 3 times before you go in for the next sister, you're done. You feel what I'm saying? So what I would suggest is you get it to the point where you know you can fuck her. Not that you actually have fucked her, but that you know that you can fuck her. You feel what I'm saying? After you get there, then you start planting your seeds for the next one. You know what I'm saying? And there's a very subtle things that you could be doing. Like kick it with both of them. Let it be known that you're not tied in to either one. You feel what I'm saying? You got a polygamous thing going on, man. You know what I'm saying? So you ain't tied into no one bitch. You doing your thing all the way around the board. Now, once you got that established, you know what I'm saying, and you been fucking around and you down and around, like I said, you start planting seeds with the second sister. Now, the second sister is going to already be at an advantage because she's going to already know and have girl talk information about you. That's why I said you shouldn't fuck the first one. You should just get her to the point where you know you can fuck. Because if you fuck her and she say that your sex game is trash, it's going to kill you with the second one. You feel what I'm saying? You gotta thrash that first one when you get to it. You gotta make sure that you thrash it.
Hold on. Is it a receipt in there, though?
That ain't shit right here, man. That's you gotta get it to the point, like I said, where you know that you can fuck her. You feel what I'm saying? Because if you thrash her and the sex ain't right, you're going to be dead. You're going to dead the whole motherfucking thing and you're going to be over with. But you, like I said, when you finally fuck that first sister, you got to thrash her, man. You got to put it down. You got to make the sex remarkable to the point where she is ready to remark and talk about the shit to the other one or to her friend. Even if she don't pass that shit, you got to make it known because bitches know that type of shit about each other, whether they speak it verbally or not. You know what I'm saying? They got that motherfucking, that psychological shit going on with that type of shit. You feel me? So, once you got that, you feel what I'm saying? Then it's time to move in for the kill. Then it's time to really make this shit work, make it twerk. You feel what I'm saying? So, what you do from there is, you working on the next sister. Let it be known. I'm not trying to say hide it, but you have to be separate from each other. Now, I'm not trying to tell you to pull a motherfucker, the threesome. You feel what I'm saying? You might not be able to pull that. The menage a trois might not be in the cards for you. You feel me? Unless you're willing to go to the extreme, or unless you got a lot of money, or unless you motherfucker throwing a whole lot of shit in front of these hoes' face. You feel what I'm saying? But you can successfully have a relationship with both of the females and both of them know, and it'd be cool to a certain level. You feel what I'm saying? So once you in there and they already know what it is, you've already wrapped up the first sister. You feel what I'm saying? Now you're working on the second one. The second one is going to be different because she already have seen you work and seen you move on how you move with her sister. So she knows what you do good. She knows what you do good, and she knows what's up. You feel what I'm saying? So what you do from there is you gotta go to the extreme with that next one. You feel what I'm saying? So it's like this. Let's say, for instance, you know, you good with the kids with the first sister, right? So she already know that you good for the kids. So don't come with the same shit that she know. You got to show her a different side of you. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes one sister be a homebody, the other one always out and about. You know what I'm saying? So you got to go out with the club and show her that side of you. You feel what I'm saying? If you ain't popping out like that, you got to, if she always coming in, if you always going to her in their environment, you got to get the other one in your environment. You feel what I'm saying? So it's kind of like you having two different relationships. It's the same as you talking to two completely different women, because mind you, they not the same person. They just close. So a lot of that similarities is going to be the same. A lot of the things that they like might be the same. And even if they seem to be opposite as day and night, like most sisters seem to be in their interests, their principles be the same. You feel what I'm saying? So one of them might like jet skiing and the other one might like motherfucking pool. That's completely different. You feel what I'm saying? But their principles might be the same. They both might be family people. They both might be the type of woman that like to have a lot of men around. They both might be promiscuous. You feel what I'm saying? So you got to know where they similarities lie, and you got to know how to play on both sides of the field without being locked into either one of them.
How you get them both together?
You get them both together basically by filling the voids. Each woman Every woman got a void. Every human has a void, because this ain't man or woman. This ain't no sexist thing. So you have to fill the void in that woman's life. You feel what I'm saying? If she's a at-home mom, you feel what I'm saying? She ain't got no job. 9 times out of 10, it might be a financial void. Now, I'm not telling you to trick off on the bitch. That's not what I'm saying at all. But what I am saying is you got to be what she needs when she needs it. Sometime before she needs it. Like, i.e., if you know the bitch smokes squares, when you come over there, have a pack of squares. And don't just give it to her. Wait for the bitch to actually need a square. That's like, man, I want a cigarette. And then you pop the squares out. You feel what I'm saying? So you filling the void before it comes. You know what I'm saying? That shows that you already got her in your mind. So in her mind, she thinking like, damn, this nigga thinking about me when I ain't even thinking about him. You feel what I'm saying? Now bringing them together, and they already together because they already sisters. And like I said before, you, depending on the type of player you is and the type of person you is, you can't pull the menage a trois. That's going to be a little harder. You feel what I'm saying? But even before you pull the menage a trois, it'll be better for you to fuck one, fuck the other one, then bring it together. You feel what I'm saying? That's just like you fucking a bitch on the side. You got to already be associated. It's gonna be hard for you to take 2 bitches who you ain't never fucked with before and make both of them fuck you. But you can get a bitch that you done fucked before to get another bitch that you ain't did nothing with, and then y'all all come together. You feel what I'm saying? That's a little easier. So, like I said, once you done already got your hands on one, and you done already done your thing with her, and you working on the second one, you feel what I'm saying? You gotta fill that void. Now the void is gonna be different because each person is different. But you got to know your facts. You got to know what you know about her. You got to know her likes and her dislikes. You got to know your likes and dislikes, and you also got to know what you're willing to do to get there. You feel what I'm saying? Because
I missed the section where if they find out about each other,
they supposed to know, nigga. That's what I'm saying. That's how goofy niggas get it wrong.
Hey, nah, you stepped out.
You supposed to fucking know what the fuck they're supposed to know. You don't belong to neither one of these hoes. So it's not like you sneaking behind the other one back, nigga. It ain't that type of party. That's why I said it's gonna have to be some community kicking it in the time. So while you dealing with the first sister, whichever one you closest to, one of the times, 2 of the times, 3 of the times when you kicking it with her, make sure her sister's around. Make sure that you comfortable. So if y'all over there and you drinking, pour the sister a shot. Even if she don't drink, offer the shit anyway, just so she know that you willing. You feel what I'm saying? If you buy some food, buy all them bitches some food. Or buy a pizza so everybody can get some. You feel what I'm saying? You got to make it a community effort. So that's not going to be hard any motherfucking way. You feel what I'm saying? It have to be a community effort because any woman who got a man around, that's why a lot of women don't like her man to be around other bitches because they don't want the other bitch to see the shit that the man is doing for her. Then the other bitch be thinking to myself like, damn, I need to get this nigga to do this shit for me. You feel what I'm saying? So you have the community shit is key. You damn near can't do it without the community shit. You feel me? And you can't be sneaking around. You can't be on no goofball, simp ass, silly player, mangina ass shit. You know what I'm saying? You gotta be established. Like, look, I ain't your nigga, but I'm doing this shit, and this what it is. And if you cool and wanna roll, that's fine. If you cool and wanna roll, that's fine. And if y'all don't, fuck both of y'all. That's how you coming with the shit. You feel what I'm saying? Now, one of my personal experience, now I'm finna dig into the Franseno personal archive. You feel what I'm saying? This ain't no motherfucking simulation. You feel what I'm saying? This is actual factuals. I fucked 2 sisters. I ain't gonna say their name. You feel what I'm saying? But both of them I was cool with. You feel what I'm saying? I knew both of them since I was younger. I don't want to say a shorty, not that young. I knew both of them since about high school. You feel what I'm saying? One of them I was cool with, and I really never was trying to go there with. The other one I kind of always wanted to fuck. I'm not even gonna lie. Even before I did or even took the opportunity to, I always had that attraction with her. You feel what I'm saying? So we fucked around or whatever, you know, true to fashion. The one bitch told the next bitch. You feel what I'm saying? But I wasn't her boyfriend. She wasn't my girlfriend. We had just fucked around. You feel what I'm saying? So years later, we fall out of touch, you know what I'm saying? Years later, like life goes around, the bitches come back around, and I'm hanging with the bitch, you feel what I'm saying? Now, the first thing that I noticed, when I asked about her sister, she would change the subject. She would switch it up. She would ask something else. So that was my first red flag. I didn't know that the situation had went completely bad, but I did know that there was something there that wasn't there before. You feel what I'm saying? So me and her trying to get some money together, you feel what I'm saying? She really trying to play me out. I'm going to keep it real. The bitch was trying to play me for another nigga, you know what I'm saying, to get something out of me that this other nigga wanted and could use to his personal benefit. You feel what I'm saying? But I was trying to get something out of her as well, and it wasn't the pussy, because I was going to get that anyway. Because like I said, the attraction was already there, and I had fucked her before. You feel what I'm saying? So I knew eventually if she stayed around long enough, I was going to fuck her again. But like I said, so I was thinking about, you know what I'm saying, no harm, no foul, you know what I'm saying? A fair exchange ain't no motherfucking robbery, you know what I'm saying? A fair swap ain't no swindle. You feel me? So we fucking around, we trying to get what we got done, and then I noticed how the bitch was moving wasn't right. So I'm like, man, let me bag up off this bitch a little bit, cause she ain't moving right. You feel what I'm saying? And just so happenly, I'm trying to think so I can remember exactly how I bumped back into the second sister. I don't know if she gave her. Did I see her somewhere? I really don't remember right now. But somehow in that same amount of time, I bumped back into the first one. We started working together. You know what I'm saying? We started working together. Shit was going good for a while. Then it went bad. So we now like 2 or 3 months down the line. Somewhere right before it went hella bad, I bumped into the second sister again by chance. You feel what I'm saying? So when I bump into the second sister, me and her is cool. Now, I always have knew in the back of my mind somewhere that I could have fucked with this girl. She a little older. I just never really played that card. So we was just cool. And that's why I was saying that being cool and keeping things on a cordial level is player. You feel what I'm saying? You got to do that. You feel what I'm saying? It's kind of like you playing basketball 2-on-1. You feel what I'm saying? If you don't guard one of the people, they going to score on you every time. If you only focus on that one person, that's going to leave the other person open to score every time. So you got to kind of play the middle. You feel what I'm saying? So now the way I was doing it or whatever, I was just being casual with the other sister. Now I'm knowing, even though I didn't factually know, I'm knowing this bitch know that I'm fucking with her sister. You feel what I'm saying? She know it. You feel me? So one day, I'm over there, we smoking some weed, and I just was like, you know what? Fuck it. This the day. It's going down. And I bust my move. You feel what I'm saying? Ended up getting some dome. I'm talking about this bitch had the stupid dome, too. This motherfucker, sloppy toppy, don't give it no justice. You feel me? This bitch had dome. I want some of that head right now as I'm doing this podcast. You feel me? So, I bust my move. You know what I'm saying? I'm feeling on this shit. I fuck her or whatever. Soon as I get done fucking her, see, now this is where the tests come in at. This is where the bitches ain't shit come in at. The bitch say, did you ever fuck my sister? Now, this is a trick question, fellas. She already know the answer to this question. She waiting on you to play yourself. You feel me? She's waiting on you. And this is where most niggas have failed the test at. Because the average dumb, goofy-ass nigga is going to be like, huh? Hit the Scooby-Doo. You feel me? Yeah, bitch, I fucked your sister. You know I fucked your sister. You feel what I'm saying?
Why are you asking me after we fuck?
Right. This is the key. The bitch didn't ask me that before I stick my dick in her. The bitch asked me that after I fucked her. She screamed all that type of shit. Then she say, I'm pulling my, you know how you fuck a bitch, you know what I'm saying? You pulling the boxes back on. Then she say, didn't you fuck my sister? Right. Like, yeah, bitch, I fucked your sister. And it wasn't like I planned on doing it like that either, because it was years in between. You know what I'm saying? It was like I drew the play up. But I could have drawn the play up. It really just didn't happen like that. I ain't gonna lie to y'all and say on this example, I drew the play up. Because I didn't. It just ended up happening like that. You feel what I'm saying? So, I tell her, like, yeah, you know, I fucked your sister back, you know what I'm saying, today, woo, out the band, when we were short. She like, oh, okay, woo. And I'm like, you know, it really wasn't even like that. Plus, she was talking to woo out the band, you know what I'm saying? I had my own little situation going on. It kind of was just some shit that just happened. But I'm like, I know you already know that, though. You feel what I'm saying? And then she hit me with the, yeah, you know, some guys just be wanting to do this, that, and the third. But in my mind, I didn't say this to the bitch, but I'm like, if I did just do it just to be fucking sister, you basically let me. You was with it because you fucked me and then asked me after. You feel what I'm saying? So that shit really don't motherfucking matter about none of that shit. You feel what I'm saying? None of that shit even matters. So none of that shit even matters, man. So at the end of the day, you gotta keep both of these motherfucking shits going.
I'm gone. Nigga, I'm gone.
Both of that motherfucking shit. The one ain't got nothing to do with the other. So it's already been established that I'm fucking the, you know what I'm saying? I'm fucking the sister, and now I'm fucking you. You feel what I'm saying? Both of them has already been established. So it really don't even matter. So, alright, now I'm letting her know what it is, right? I'm letting her know how I'm getting down. I'm letting her know what's going on and all of that. You feel me? Now, I done already fucked both of them. So I'm playing my player card out there because I'm keeping it real with her. And I'm still fucking with her. You know what I'm saying? I'm letting her know, like, look, man, me and your sister, we fucked around when we was shorties. You know what I'm saying? We did whatever we did. But I'm really trying to fuck with you, though. You feel what I'm saying? Because I feel like with her, I got a business relationship. And with you, I got more of a personal. You know what I'm saying? Me and you trying to get to a higher level. And I really meant this shit, too. So don't feed them no bullshit. Like, if that's not really what you trying to do with the bitch, tell them really what you trying to do. You feel what I'm saying? Even if the truth is, I just wanted to fuck both of y'all. Whatever the truth is, that's what you got to come out with. Now, in my story, this was my truth. One of the girls I really wanted a business relationship with, and I just kind of ended up fucking her. The other one I wanted a real relationship with, and we was trying to pull it together. You feel what I'm saying? Now, the problem with me and the sister that I was trying to pull it together with, which was the second sister in my program, you feel what I'm saying? She didn't believe in herself enough. You know what I'm saying? I'm a bold, outgoing type of nigga. You know what I'm saying? She was a little older than me. You know what I'm saying? But I've always been a little ahead of my age for the average nigga who around my age, around my time frame, I'm doing a lot more than the average nigga doing. I got a lot more belief in myself. I got a lot more going on. You feel what I'm saying? So she didn't have that much belief in herself for whatever reason. So I was trying to convince her that a lot of the shit that I was doing was possible. Because a lot of people can see you doing shit and believe it's possible for you to do it, but they don't believe it's possible for them to do it. You feel what I'm saying? So I'm trying to basically install some self-belief and proactiveness in herself. You feel me? So while I'm trying to put that down and trying to make her a believer in her own program as well as my program, because if you don't believe in your program, how the fuck is you really gonna have some faith in mine and help me build my kingdom? You feel what I'm saying? I'm putting it down with her. Now, where the bullshit came in at is that this bitch was still attached to her baby daddy. She was trying to make it seem like she wasn't attached to her baby daddy, but she definitely was attached to her baby daddy. You feel what I'm saying? So by her being attached to her baby father, you know what I'm saying, and trying not to make it seem, it was a lot of things that was going on that her baby father was kind of, he still had his hooks in the bitch a little bit. And you know, when I get a bitch, I gotta have a bitch. I don't want the bitch, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, look, you gotta cut all that shit out. And she really wasn't ready to let that go because she was looking at me like it was just a fling type of thing, even though I was really trying to put it down with her. So I'm telling her, you know what I'm saying, like, look, man, we don't need that nigga in the program. You know what I'm saying? Whatever he doing, I'm going to pick up the slack for that so he can go on about his way. You feel what I'm saying? I'm not telling him he can't be around his baby or he can't motherfucking be a father, but I'm telling him I don't want him so attached to his baby that he attached to you because he really sucking on your titty and using the baby as the motherfucking, as the bottle. You feel me? So I'm putting it down to her, you know what I'm saying? And she drawing. Now, one thing that didn't expect in my personal situation, I ended up going to jail for a little minute, you know what I'm saying? And I ain't planning on doing that. And it wasn't really no harm. I'm talking about a short, not no, like I went to prison type joint. Like I did a little county time, you feel what I'm saying? And none of my people really knew I was there. It took them a little while. I ain't had no money on my books, and I was in some off-brand ass county where you had to collect calls, and the money that you had and you had to took some weeks to get uploaded. So it basically took me about maybe 6 weeks, a little over a month before I got to my people and I could get bonded out. You feel what I'm saying? So in the midst of all this, you know what I'm saying, I had fucked her, went to jail, come back. I'm putting the shit down with her, whatever. She telling what's going on and all that. And I'm basically trying to get rid of her baby daddy. You know what I'm saying? Because her baby daddy coming through, she always talking about how she's stressed. And now she asking me for advice on how I deal with my baby mama and my kids and my situation, because her situation is all fucked up. And I'm basically just trying to tell her, like, you got to stand up, man. You giving this nigga all the leeway in the world. Now, mind you, we ain't committed. You feel what I'm saying? She got a baby daddy. She got some other little goof-ass nigga who coming through smoking weed. She probably fucking on him. I know she's sucking my dick. She's sucking the skin off my dick. You know what I'm saying? I'm coming through. I'm steady coming through throwing dick in this bitch mouth. You feel me? So I'm knowing that it ain't a committed thing, but I'm trying to knock all the naysayers out the way. You feel what I'm saying? It's like we climbing up a mountain and I'm kicking niggas off the side of the mountain the farther I get up to the top. You feel me? So I'm steady doing that and shit, and it's going good. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna lie to you. It's going pretty damn good if I say so myself. And I'm fucking around with it and shit like that. And then it got to a spot where I got into a financial jam because, like I said, I had bonded out. I'm paying a lawyer. I'm paying my regular bills still need to be paid. You feel what I'm saying? So I got into a jam, and I told the bitch, like, look, I'm doing this, that, and the third. I'm always coming through for you. I always got this that going on and all that type of shit. I need some bread from you, right? So when I reached for the bread, you feel me? And I had already broke the bitch for some money, you know what I'm saying? Some little light money or whatever. But when I reached for the bread, I think I reached for something that made her nervous. I told the bitch I needed a G. Now, $1,000 ain't no money, you know what I'm saying? So a motherfucker that's getting it, but everybody ain't in the same financial position as you. So $1,000 is a lot of money to some people. And I really thought that she wasn't ready for that $1,000 commitment. Now, maybe if I would have came with $400, $500, or $200, $300, or if I would have asked her for $200, $300 and then gave her that back and put some more with it and all that type of shit, then she might have been more with it. But the fact that I jumped out of the gym for the G, I think that made her freeze up and kind of put all her red flags and antennas and shit up. You feel what I'm saying? Now, I thought, being that you knew me and being that you seen me and knew how I was moving and seen me having paper and all this type of shit, that it wouldn't be no thing to ask you for that. But everybody's financial situation ain't the same. You feel what I'm saying? So that's where I kind of fucked up at. You feel me? And then, like I said, it kind of made me freeze up because the bitch, this is what I didn't like about the bitch. The bitch told me she was gonna give me the G, but at the same time when she told me, I knew she wasn't. You feel what I'm saying? So now she telling me she gonna give it to me, so I'm waiting. You know what I'm saying? I'm giving her the benefit, but I'm knowing in the back of my mind, there's nowhere in the world I'm ever gonna see this $1,000. You feel what I'm saying? So I'm playing the game like, I gotta go do this, I gotta go do that, and she want my time, and she want me to come over and spend all this time with her, but I'm like, bitch, I'm in a tight money spot, and I gotta get this money. I can't motherfucker be waiting on you and all this and all that. You feel what I'm saying? So she told me, I think she told me some shit to the fact of she needed a couple weeks. She was waiting on some bread to come in, and she was gonna have the bread in a couple weeks. Now, I ain't just cut the bitch off for them few weeks, but I still had to move and groove because I don't count money that ain't in my hand. You feel what I'm saying? So I'm knowing 9 times out of 10 I ain't gonna see this money, so I'm still scrambling and gambling, trying to come up on it myself because I really needed more than $1,000. But that's just what I asked her for. You feel what I'm saying? That would have took the urgency off of me from running around like that. You feel what I'm saying? So, like I said, I'm still scrambling, gambling, doing what I gotta do, blah, blah, blah. We still keeping that motherfucker touching all that shit. I went over there and fucked a couple more times, got my dick sucked a few more times. But at the end of the day, I'm like, I ain't gonna see this G from her. You feel what I'm saying? So, the straw that broke the camel back, not only did she lie and kept saying that she was gonna give it to me, and then the two weeks turned to 3 weeks, then it turned into my baby birthday and all this other bullshit, you know what I'm saying? But the baby daddy, I told her, like, man, did that shit with your baby daddy, and like one day I'm over there, I fucked the shit out of her and shit, fucked the bitch to sleep, really didn't plan on spending the night, but I ain't want to leave, you know what I'm saying? So I ended up kind of staying the night one night, you know what I'm saying? And then the next morning, the baby daddy come to take her daughter to school, and we over there chilling, and he called tripping, and she going back and forth with this nigga. I'm like, bitch, if you ain't fucking with this nigga, what the fuck is the debate about? This ain't his house, it's your house, we ain't here doing us. What is the problem? Now, the baby that told the baby daddy that, you know what I'm saying, mommy upstairs with whoever the fuck, you know what I'm saying, the nigga from Franseno podcast, you feel what I'm saying? And you know, niggas don't like, I'm gonna tell you this too, this is a sidebar, man. All the ladies out there that's listening, man, if you ever want to piss your nigga off, man, tell them you fucking Franseno, man. All these hoes, man, I'm telling you, I'm gonna fucking with Chicago, Miami, New York, you know what I'm saying? All these niggas hate Seno, man, you know what I'm saying, because I'm playing for real. But, anyway, you know what I'm saying, the baby that told the baby daddy that, you know what I'm saying, she up there with me or some other nigga or whoever, you feel what I'm saying, and he calling tripping. Now, she letting the nigga trip and she explaining herself like she done just got caught with a dick in her mouth and they married and shit, you know what I'm saying, and I really ain't feeling that, so I'm like, man, bitch, get off the phone with this nigga. Who the fuck is you to be explaining yourself to this nigga like motherfucking, like he paying motherfucking 99% of the bills in this bitch? You feel me? Ain't nobody feeling no type of shit like that, and I don't even let a motherfucker run my program like that, so that ain't even the type of time I'm even on. So that was like the straw. Like, it wasn't even more or less the money that was the straw for me. It was that, like, you letting this nigga run your life, and he ain't doing, and let me talk about this. I don't know if he was lying, but besides taking his daughter to school and shit because she didn't have a car at the time, she said the nigga wasn't providing no financial support. So I'm like, you letting a nigga who ain't even taking care of you run you? Like, bitch, like, step your adult game up. Step your pussy up, bitch. Like, what the fuck is really going on with you? You know what I'm saying? I really just wasn't understanding that, but the more I look back at it now, in retrospect, she just had ties in with him. And I don't know if it was just emotional ties or whatever, or she was just trying to, you know what I'm saying, do it for the baby type shit, but she really wasn't ready to let that shit go at the end of the day. You feel what I'm saying? So that was kind of the straw that broke the camel back with me. So I had to set my cup down, you know what I'm saying? I had to back up off the bitch and set my cup down and was like, man, this shit ain't really worth it to me, you know what I'm saying? You already lied about the money. You playing games on the other shit. The head good, but it ain't that good, bitch. I can live without you. You feel what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? I'm like Peter Paul, try them all, you know what I'm saying? Mother had him, motherfuck him. So that was just where I was at with it. You feel what I'm saying? And then the other sister, I straight told her, I'm like, man, bitch, you calling me with all this shit, man, why don't you get your sister together? I'm trying to have both of y'all. I let the bitches know I was trying to have both of them. Like, man, now the other sister, we had already kind of fell out or whatever, and we wasn't really, you know what I'm saying, on the same page, but I had let it was known that I was fucking the bitch. You feel what I'm saying? So both sisters know what time it was. Even her daddy knew what time it was. You feel what I'm saying? Like, I was over the one bitch house and the daddy was over there. Then I come over to the other bitch house and the daddy come see me over there. And we know what time it is. You feel what I'm saying? The daddy ain't say shit, but he looking at me like, God damn, nigga. Like, Monday you at my other one door of the house. Nigga, Friday you at the other door of the house. Like, it's what it is right now. So, like I said, it was known, you know what I'm saying, what was going down. It wasn't no secret, but it wasn't kosher neither. You know what I'm saying? I don't wanna paint the picture like that. But I could have pulled both of them two bitches together. It's just that I didn't want to kiss the necessary ass that needed to be getting kissed to do it. You know what I'm saying? Because one of the bitches had a problem where she got a nigga beating on her and basically using her and living off of her. There's the other bitch got a problem where she tied to her ex and shit like that. She ain't really ready to let it go. She trying to live her best life for her daughter and shit. So it was like too much unnecessary bullshit in between it, especially when I really wanted one of the other, because I was ready to do personal with one, business with the other. You feel what I'm saying? So the shit really didn't fall in my personal hands, but I still fucked both of the sisters. Now I got another story where I fucked two motherfucking sisters, you know what I'm saying? And it was completely different, and the bitches knew, and they was all cool with it and all of that. You feel what I'm saying? But in this particular example, I think it's a better way to play it, how I played it, than when I fucked the two sisters and they was cool, because them two bitches was just hoes and they ain't really give a fuck. You feel what I'm saying? They was used to fucking on the same nigga, or at least having one fuck the other one. You feel what I'm saying? It wasn't no thing with how they was living. You know what I'm saying? Them other two hoes, it was kind of a thing. That wasn't no shit they was used to. That's why that's a better example. But this the Franseno motherfucking podcast, man. We taking over the streets, man. If you ain't heard Franseno's phrase of the day, I want y'all to go on YouTube right now and search Franseno phrase of the day, man. I'm dropping new daily hip-hop motivation, man, for people, man, letting y'all know, stay on your business, get away from that bullshit. It's 2020, motherfucker ain't got no time for nothing but money, man, and trying to prosper, man. If you ain't trying to motherfucker do it for your last name, generational wealth, then this ain't for you, you know what I'm saying? But this the Franseno podcast, man. I'm dropping all type of motherfucking stories that y'all motherfuckers know about current events, advice, and everything that a motherfucker got going on, man. So yeah, you too can fuck sisters. You can do it better than I did it and use my example as the way, man. You know what I'm saying? That's just like if you want to play basketball. Don't want to be Michael Jordan, want to be better. Don't want to be LeBron James, be better. Don't want to be Kobe Bryant, Charles Barkley, Charles Oakley, or any of them niggas like that, be better. Don't want to be Kevin Durant, you know what I'm saying, Russell Westbrook, or none of them, man, be better, man. But use what they done to take pieces of their game to add on to your game, you know what I'm saying? And then you'll build some shit You know what I mean? That's basically my point in how the motherfucker make this shit happen. So, man, use my story as a stepping stone, man. And if you need one-on-one counseling, man, I'm definitely doing that, too. You can holler at your boy, man. It's your boy, Franseno, man. All you got to do is hit me at thebeastovereast@gmail.com. That's DABEASTOVEREAST@gmail.com. Or you can always hit my business line, man, 773-451-5026. If I don't answer, please leave me a voicemail. Either my personal assistant will call you back expeditiously. You feel what I'm saying? That's on the one-on-one counseling side, man. But you gotta have your money right, because I ain't playing, man. We doing death to the broke niggas, no free shit. The law of reciprocity, man. If you ain't ready to put no money in, man, you ain't ready to make no money. Scared money don't make no money, man. And being broke ain't funny. You feel me? So yeah, man, before I sign off, man, your boy Franseno Gambino, man, you already know what it is. Make sure y'all check out my new shit. I'm on Spotify, iTunes, Google Play, all that type of shit. Hey, man, can we get a last word from the international hater before we sign off?
If niggas ain't on progressive shit this year, leave them niggas alone. Drop them niggas off. If they ain't on no motherfucking efficient shit this year, drop them niggas off. Leave them niggas behind you, because what they gonna do is, hey, they gonna say, hey, we need to do this right now, but that shit they need to do right now that they can put off till later, that shit gonna go in your pockets, man. Stop fucking with niggas that's fucking up your pockets, that's fucking up your flow, that's fucking up your vibe, that's fucking up your motherfucking come up, fam. Drop them niggas to the side, because it's 2020, and either you gonna get this money or you gonna be looking funny, nigga, in 2025, nigga. That's all I'm gonna tell you.
Hey, that's the realest shit I've ever heard the international hater say. Turtle Rotchi, you got something to add on to that?
Peace to the gods, y'all. That's all I got to say, man.
Franseno Podcast, and we out this bitch.